Hello everyone, I'm MarianaLynn Togado and I'm reporting live from Hollywood Connections. Today I'm here at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium and I'm about to go on a boat to go around and see dolphins. So stay tuned so you can see me. I'm so excited that I'm about to see Winter and Hope. Usually I come here as a visitor, but now I'm coming here as a reporter, interviewing people. So we have different things over here. And then over here we have like a little model of a dolphin. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm MarianaLynn Togado and I'm reporting live from Hollywood Connections VH2 Network and 106.1 FM radio station. Right now I'm standing in front of a real shark, and this is a real shark. And there's also some other sea animals. So stay tuned so you can see more underwater animals. But here we are going under the shipwreck alley. Let's see if we can see any dolphins. Look, I see the dolphins. So that is Winter and Hope. Two of the dolphins.
There's one and there's two. There are two.
So there's one over there, there's two. That one without the tail is Winter, and then this one is Hope. And then as you see, there's kind of like feet next to Winter. That's probably someone playing with Winter. Stay tuned to see more animals. Yeah, so I'm here, and then later I'm going to go on the boat tour, and then
Okay.
yeah, so I'm interviewing people, asking them about the animals and everything like that.
Okay. Well, I am very knowledgeable. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have about our pelicans here.
And can I have your name?
My name is Josh.
Okay.
I am the guest experience team. So, if you want, I'll come over here and I will point out our 4 pelicans that we have. So we have this is Rufus, aka Ricky from the movie. She just laid 2 eggs within the last week. The big guy behind her is Matthew. He's presumed dad. And then we have Skylar and Tyndall. Skylar is another female, with Tyndall being a male.
Can the eggs be seen?
Yes. Sometimes the way Ricky sits on them is she kind of puts her feet on top of them. So if this was the egg, like she sits there and she kind of holds her feet. That's how she keeps it warm. So because she's got 2, she's kind of got her feet. So if she stands up, you can sometimes see them. Right now they're adjusting the nest. Because normally we don't give them nesting material. But about 5 days ago when she laid the first egg, they were actually picking feathers. You can see they're trying to drag this to get more nest to make it bigger. So we gave them some smaller materials a little bit easier so they don't have to try and drag their flooring all the way over.
How can you tell the difference of a female and a male?
The better example would be right over here. If you look, there's Skylar right here. You see how she's got this big kind of like bulbous nose? That is how we tell. And then if you look at Matthew, who's a male, he's got this kind of point. It's very kind of jutted. So all male pelicans have that bigger point, whereas the females kind of have this bulbous sort of peacocking. It turns pink. Hers, because she's not permanently mated, is very orange. Ricky's is kind of lightened up a little bit. The mating season has ended. So that's just pretty much, you just kind of look at their noses. The bulbous is female and pointed will be male.
What do pelicans mostly like to eat?
Fish is their primary food source, but they'll also eat shrimp and squid, anything that's kind of on the surface. Pretty much how they hunt, it's actually kind of cool. They hunt as like a pack. They're very group-based, and what they'll do is they'll see a small group of fish, maybe about that big, and they'll circle around it and they'll kind of dive bomb it and scoot so the fish are in like this little like feeding circle, and then they'll kind of scoop out with their beaks. So their beaks, obviously they have that little pouch. If you look, so their beaks would open up and the bottom half swoopens open like this. So it'd be swinging open. It's got that nice sack, and they come and they scoop up water and fish, and they hold it together, and it creates that kind of sealed carrying container. And then they'll lean their head back, and they just eat that fish whole.
How long is the lifespan of a pelican?
Their lifespan out in the wild. Ooh, you caught me on a quiz one. I knew the answer, and it just left my head. I want to say it's about 15 to 20 years, but in captivity they can grow to be a lot older than that. After the interview, I'll be more than happy to make sure I give you the actual answers on that one.
So, can you tell us the story about how you met Rufus?
How we met Rufus? Yeah. So Rufus, as you know, he was in the Dolphin Tale movies. But before that, he was actually an industrial actor beforehand. He was actually in the Adam Sandler movie, You Don't Mess with a Zohan. And so he was raised in Hollywood to be an actor pelican. And what he would do, so, they trained him. In fact, if he stands up right now, he still has this leather training band where they would attach the leash. That's how you can actually, another way you can identify Ricky, is he always has that little training band, because we never took it off. He was trained for life to wear it. So he did the movie You Don't Mess with a Zohan, and then he came over and he did the 2 Dolphin Tale movies. After the second movie, because he was older and they were kind of done, they went, well, you wanted to keep him. And so we went ahead and said, well, we have space for him, and then we kept him. We had Ricky. And then last year we got our other pelicans who came from other sanctuaries. But Ricky is a movie star. So we came him just from the movies. That's how we met him. He was raised to be a movie star. And now look at her. She's a mom.
Well, thank you.
No worries.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Well, back to you, Don Reese. I'm MarianaLynn Togado. Underwater animals and everything like that. So I'll start with an intro and then I'll ask you some questions.
Okay.
MarianaLynn here in the stingray section of the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And today, who am I interviewing?
This is Joanne Sawyer.
Can you tell us some fun facts? And first tell us what are the breed of these stingrays?
These are cow nose rays. You find them here in the Gulf of Mexico and also in other parts of the world.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you can tell the difference of a female and a male?
I'm not even sure about that. I just came and I'm watching. I'm not sure how you tell a female and a male. But I will tell you that they feel like velvet and they're very friendly. And they get a bad reputation about stinging because the only thing that they sting with are their tail if you step on them. But they're not going to swim around and try and sting you.
What do you like the most about stingrays?
I just think they're so friendly and gentle. When I come here early in the morning, when the aquarium opens, sometimes they come up to the glass and they look like they have a smiley face. And anything that smiles all the time makes me happy.
Are there any other animals around here that you like a lot?
Oh my goodness. I like everything that lives in the water. But my favorites, I guess, are the dolphins. I like all of the dolphins, all our resident dolphins that live here. I like Nicholas and Hope and Winter. They're so friendly.
Well, thank you for answering my questions.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Back to So I'll start with an intro and then I'll ask the questions. Stingrays. Some of them are peeking out.
You see, I think there's two of them. Oh, yeah. We have sea turtle hatchlings in that container on the fish tank.
They're so tiny.
Yeah. They're actually loggerheads, so they could be the size of this guy. Really? They're older. Don't know where he is right now. He's underneath the...
Wow.
And he's not as big as they can get. He's about, I think they said 175 pounds.
Look at that. There's 175 pounds.
Oh, right there. Right there.
Is it monster? Is it monster a turtle? It's not a bull turtle?
We think it's an adult, but he weighs a little less than usual. They can be 300 pounds. He's 175. Last time I heard that his weight was 175. And then we have hatchlings.
a gear. I'm MarianaLynn Togado, and I'm here at Nicholas's part of the Clearwater Aquarium. And who am I interviewing right now?
Leslie Kelly.
And can you please tell us a little bit about how you guys found Nicholas?
Absolutely. So Nicholas just celebrated his 16th birthday with us. He's been with us since he was 6 months old. So Nicholas and his mother were found on Christmas Eve of 2002. That's how they got their names. Nicholas's mother was Noelle, and of course Nicholas in honor of Santa Claus. Noelle stranded herself on a beach because she had pneumonia. She had an upper respiratory infection. Now Nicholas was only 6 months old, so he followed her onto the beach. Now while they were both stranded, they both sustained third-degree sunburns over 40% of their bodies. So when you see Nicholas today, you can still see that scarring along his back from those sunburns. Now they were only here for about 3 days when unfortunately Nicholas's mother Noelle did succumb to her injuries and she passed away. So then we were left with a 6-month-old dolphin. That would be Nicholas. By federal law, if a dolphin is orphaned or found without their mother under the age of 1 year, they are automatically deemed non-releasable because they haven't had time to develop any survival skills. So that's how Nicholas came to be a permanent resident here at Clearwater Marine Aquarium.
What do you like the most about Nicholas's, his personality?
Nicholas is a fun boy. He loves to be with people. He loves to jump and play. And I identify with Nicholas because he sustained some serious burns, and at one point in my life I did too. So I have a bond with Nicholas in that way.
Well, thank you for answering my questions.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us here at Clearwater Marine Aquarium
You're
today.
welcome. Back to you, Don Reese.